Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I welcome my dear SS2 catering students of CTY Model College, Ring Road, Ibadan, to another topic by Mrs. Kehinde Aisha. Before we move on to our next topic, in our last lesson, we discussed the topic accompaniment. We tend to discuss some of the meaning of accompaniment, the meaning of food, table accompaniment, and advantages of what table accompaniment. There's no way you have your meal without having your what drink, and that leads us to another topic beverages. Beverages and drinks are liquid which are specifically prepared for human consumption. They provide the basic needs of man by quenching thirst due to fluid loss through perspiration. Most beverages contain water, but water itself is not a beverage. What does this really tell you? Different beverages are prepared for our what? Consumption. We have different beverages that can be suitable for our what? That can accompany our what? Different dishes to be what? Consumed. They are needed in the body to quench our thirst due to what? Fluid loss through what? Sweat, that is perspiration. You might have lost some fluid, but your beverage helps to what? To replenish that. Most beverages are prepared with what? Water. Whether we like it or not, you prepare your beverage with water. But water itself is not a beverage. Note that. Water itself is not what? A beverage. Having said that, let's look at the classification of beverages. In our junior or elementary classes, we look at beverage types as they are stimulating drink, they are nourishing, and they are what? Refreshing drinks. But in an advanced class, the various classification of beverages are what? The alcoholic and the non-alcoholic beverages. What are the types of alcoholic beverage? Alcoholic beverage can be classified into three major groups, namely 1. Distilled alcoholic beverage, compound alcoholic beverage, and fermented alcoholic beverage. What are distilled alcoholic beverage? These are alcohol beverage that are distilled after fermentation. Example include spirit, rum, whiskey, brandy, vodka, etc. These are examples of what? Distilled alcoholic beverage. That is, they are distilled, they are sieved out after what? Being fermented. Okay, the first one, let's look at their examples. We have spirit. These are unsweetened distilled alcoholic beverages that has an alcoholic content of at least 20% alcohol by volume. 20% alcohol by volume in bracket ABV, alcohol by volume. Okay, spirit has, when you see an alcohol content volume of 20%, such an alcoholic drink is or beverage is called spirit. The next one is rum. This is made from fermented molasses or sugarcane juice that is aged at least for 3 years. Sometimes caramel is sometimes used for coloring. When we say fermented molasses, these are byproduct of crystalline white sugar. Byproduct of crystalline white sugar are called molasses. They are aged, that is, they are left to be what? Fermented for 3 years, at least 3 years. And sometimes, just to change the color, caramel is used. Okay, the next one is whiskey. This is made by distilling the fermented juice of cereal grains such as corn, rye, or barley. Whiskey can be gotten or derived from fermented cereal grains such as corn. Okay, the next one is brandy. This is the general term for distilled wine containing 40 to 60 ethyl alcohol by volume, ABV. Okay, this brandy contains what? 40 to 60 ethyl alcohol in it. Then vodka. This is one of the world's most popular distilled beverage. It is a clear liquid containing water and alcohol purified by distillation from a fermented substance such as potato, grains, or sugar beets. For vodka, they are whitish in nature. You look at it, when you look at vodka, they are usually water-like in nature. You think it's water, but they are what? Alcohol beverage, and they are gotten from fermented potato grain and sugar beet. Having said that, below are pictures showing different alcoholic beverage. We have vodka, we have rum, we have brandy, we have whiskey. As you can see in the diagram, the picture showing below, these are different alcoholic beverages. And we have the compound alcoholic beverage. These are made by adding sugar and flavoring such as fruits, herbs, or brandy, or to a combination of alcohol and water. They also contain 20 to 65% alcohol. They are usually consumed in a smaller quantity after dinner. They include cocktail and what? Gin. Having said that, the fermented alcoholic beverage, there's a beverage that pass through the fermented process. In fermentation process, certain yeast decompose sugar in the absence of oxygen to form alcohol and CO2, that is carbon dioxide. Example of fermented alcoholic beverage include wines and beer. Having discussed about the alcoholic beverage, we move on to the non-alcoholic beverages. This is a beverage that contain no alcohol or ethanol in it. They are generally drink for refreshment or quenching the thirst. They are also consumed by children, people whose religion forbids alcohol consumption, and anyone wishing to enjoy flavorful drink without alcohol. The non-alcoholic beverages are majorly consumed by children. They are good and suitable for what? Children, unlike the non-alcoholic beverages. And when you look at the non-alcoholic beverages, for example, they tell you that they are not consumable for children younger than the age of 18. That if you are not an adult, you are not accessible, you cannot have access to what? The alcoholic beverages. But for the non-alcoholic beverage, it can be served by they can be served to children or consumed by children. And even Muslims don't take alcohol beverage because Islam forbids the what? Intake of alcohol. Like I said, Islam forbids alcoholic drinks. So the non-alcoholic drink is so suitable for what? All Muslims. And for people that enjoy flavored food drink without alcohol, the non-alcoholic beverage is also suitable for them. Having said that, what are the types of the non-alcoholic beverages? Non-alcoholic beverage can be majorly classified into hot and cold beverage. You can either serve it hot or cold. For example of hot alcoholic, the example of non-alcoholic beverage, we have coffee, tea, and cocoa. Then for the cold beverage include aerated drink, mineral water, juices, syrup, squash, and so on and so forth. For the cold drinks, let's look at some of the example of the cold drinks. We have one, aerated drink. These are beverage changed into carbonic gas. Carbonation occurs when carbon dioxide is dissolved in water on an aqueous solution. Examples are 7-Up, Pepsi, soda water, Coca-Cola, lemonade, fizzy, etc. That is etc. These aerated drinks are what? They are beverage changed into carbonic gas. You have to change them into what? Carbonated water solution. Okay, the carbon dioxide, the CO2, is dissolved in what? Water to produce this drink. Below are pictures showing example of non-alcoholic drink, most especially the aerated drink. Okay, these are examples. We have Coca-Cola, we have Fanta, we have Pepsi, we have, oh wow, this is from a chiller. The cold drink can be served from where? A chiller or refrigerator. They are usually served cold. Okay, having said that, let's look at mineral water. This is the water containing minerals or other dissolved substances that alter its taste or gives it therapeutic value. Salt, sulfur compound, and gases are among the substances that can be dissolved in water. We call all these on soda water. They are used, they are salt, sulfuric compound, and gases that can be dissolved in water to get this mineral water. The last but not the least are squash. This is a highly sweetened condensed concentrate. This is a highly sweetened condensed concentrate which is diluted with a liquid, most commonly water, before drinking. It is created by mixing 1 part concentrate with 4 or 5 parts of water, depending on the concentration and personal taste, directly into a glass or mug or into a jug. The most flavor are orange, apple, blackcurrant, lemon, peppermint, mixed fruit, and strawberry. For squash, they are all these sachet type class of drink. They are highly sweetened concentrates, condensed concentrates that what can be mixed with what water for what before drinking. You can't take them raw. It's more or less like you're drinking a concentrated they are too acidic in nature, like when you consume them without being mixed. They are not even advised to be consumed without being mixed or diluted in what water. And you can have this concentrate of 1 packet to what about 4 to 5 glasses of water to be what to dilute it. And they come in different, though it depends on the personal taste of the individual or the concentration of the drink. When you find out that your taste is suitable for your taste, you might decide not to add more water, and if not, you continue adding water until you get your taste. They come in different flavor. You can see them in orange, apple, blackcurrant, lemon, peppermint, mixed fruit, and strawberry. Inshallah, in our next lesson, we'll be considering another topic entirely. And before then, I leave in to remain good. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.